To order the City of Oconomowoc Common Council meeting for Tuesday, January 7th, 2025. Has appropriate meeting notification been made?
It has.
If we would all please rise. Representative Dietrich, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I think
I
that was
never
the,
have
that
my
was the
volume
Cole.
on, ever.
That was,
Thank you, everyone, and welcome.
didn't change
Would you
in
call roll,
2025.
please?
Alderman Douglas.
I am going to crawl in a hole and die.
here,
Alderman Rosick.
Here.
Alderman Altman Cloth.
Here.
Alderman Ellis.
here.
Alderman Spiegelberg.
Here.
Alderman Mulder.
Here.
Alderman Shellpepper.
Here.
Alderman Maroney.
Here.
I'd like to entertain a motion for the approval of minutes for December 17th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? On to any comments or suggestions from citizens. Does anybody have any comments or suggestions they'd like to share with council this evening? Seeing none but a lot of smiley faces, we'll move on to our committee reports, protection and welfare. Consider act on resolution 25-R3257, granting the new 2024-25 Reserve Class B intoxicating liquor fermented malt beverage license to Kavos LLC. Gina.
So this was just reviewed at, Protection and Welfare this evening, and they've passed it on for recommendation to council. It's a Reserve Class B. This is in the old Gordy's Marine Boat Sales location next to Cornerstone. We're awaiting final inspections from fire and building for occupancy. So we are looking for a motion with the condition that our office not issue the license until the owner confirms the opening date no later than February 6th.
Any questions or comments from council? Be a nice addition to the community. I'd like to entertain a motion.
Rozak, so moved.
Second, Mulder.
Any further questions or comments? Call roll, please.
Alderman Douglas.
Aye.
Alderman Rosick.
Aye.
Alderman Altman Cloth.
Aye.
Alderman Ellis.
Aye.
Alderman Spiegelberg.
Aye.
Alderman Mulder.
Aye.
Alderman Shellpepper.
Aye.
Alderman Maroney.
Aye.
On to staff reports. Mark, do we have any staff reports this evening?
Don't we have the memo, the primary?
It's on the agenda below it. Oh, I'm sorry, before it, I did miss that. I'm sorry. On to new business. Consider act on the primary election for February 18th, 2025.
So I'll take this one as well. This is, I passed out the aldermanic candidate updates at your locations, and that is the filings current as of 5 p.m. today, which is the deadline. So with no more than 2 candidates filing for any of the districts, there's no necessity for the council to decide tonight whether or not to have a local primary. But we do expect that the Department of Public Instruction on the state level may have a race likely that will still necessitate a February primary.
Questions or comments for Ms. Kozlik? Hearing none, let's move on. Mark, any staff reports?
No, sir.
No problem. Do we have any comments from aldermen this evening? Wow, you guys are quiet. With no further comments from the mayor, I'm excited to have a proclamation for the 150th anniversary of the City of Oconomowoc, our sesquicentennial. So I will read the proclamation, which will be unveiled by Paige Brunclick. Whereas our community is located in the ancestral homeland of people who inhabited this area long before Europeans arrived, including the Potawatomi and the Winnebago settlements. And whereas a river flowed through a tamarack swamp into Lac La Belle, and a dam was built across it in 1837 that formed Fowler Lake. It was named Kunomowak, which translates into where the waters fall or meet. And whereas that first settlement as a town, Oconomowoc was named in 1846, made a village in 1865 and a city in 1875. And whereas a plank road was built connecting Oconomowoc with Milwaukee, Waukesha, Pewaukee, and Watertown, the community continued to grow. And whereas the completion of the Milwaukee and Watertown Railroad only accelerated growth and the establishment of churches, schools, as well as commerce. And whereas in the late 19th century, the city became a resort community known as the Newport of the West, as the wealthy residents from around the country, including six, I repeat, six U.S. presidents, enjoy the area and several hotels. And whereas Fowler Lake hosted the U.S. Olympic speed skating trials, and as a result, 4 American men gold medalists at the 1932 Olympics were qualified here in Oconomowoc. And whereas downtown Oconomowoc's Strand Theater showcased the world premiere screening of the iconic film, The Wizard of Oz, in 1939, a historical event still celebrated today. And whereas the 20th century brought industrial growth through agricultural, manufacturing, canning, evaporated and powdered milk, as well as the establishment of brownberry ovens. And whereas Oconomowoc continues to grow and be a place that proudly cherishes its rich history and past accomplishments. And whereas Oconomowoc's downtown revitalization efforts has created a designation and a recognition of the heart of Lake Country for southeastern Wisconsin. And whereas the community continues to be a thriving city with over 19,500 residents and attracting more through its small town character, friendly people, and excellent quality of life. And whereas the city of Oconomowoc will be 150 years old in 2025, and the sesquicentennial year will celebrate Oconomowoc's history, community, and the future. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Robert P. Magnus, Mayor of the City of Oconomowoc, on behalf of our entire community, do hereby proclaim the year 2025 to be the celebration of Oconomowoc's sesquicentennial, and do proclaim that January 16th every year hereafter to be the City of Oconomowoc Day. I urge all citizens, organizations, businesses, and local government to find and create ways to celebrate this significant milestone of our 150th anniversary year, and join as a community in ceremonial activities and in the interest of exploring the past, experiencing the present, and engaging in our potential. Dated this 7th day of January 2025, Robert P. Magnus. So congratulations, Oconomowoc. Very, very special. At this time, what we'd like to do is take a few pictures. So I'd like to just have the council come up with the proclamation. We're going to get some pictures there. Then we'll have a picture with all of the department heads and staff and the council all together and our state representatives. So if you can come up and just listen to Paige, she'll tell us where to go.
Do the splits, Rosa, do the splits.
We're still in council, so I haven't adjourned. Welcome, Matt.
Come on. When it would be open again, we'll all be dead.
Speak for yourself.
Well, that's true. You might not be.
No, Douglas. He'll be alive. He'll be the only one alive.
If it's 50 years, you probably still be alive.
He's like 31.
Yeah, my grandma lived to be 104, but that'd be pushing it a little bit. Stop.
You gotta get up front.
You gotta get up front.
Wait, did you say just?
I'll go behind the sign.
No, council too, council too. Council and department heads, everybody. Everybody.
Yeah. I don't want to stand right next to that thing. You stand next to the thing. You stand.
Okay, all right.
Told you I was gonna do it.
Time out. Can you see Mark Fry? Actually, yes. Okay, good.
Barb, come on in.
We can fix
This is the one you're supposed to be in.
Yeah, you put her by you on. I'll-
What? Come on, up here, Barb.
sorry.
Come in front.
Yeah, come stand over here.
Put the red in.
We'll put the reds together.
Are you happy? Stay. I guess the dog park's taking an effect on her. Make sure you can see Mark. Happy birthday.
Barb, these are called the politician balloons.
Second.